Hi, this is Kofi Sonokpan, a managing editor of Airline Profits magazine and author of the upcoming book series on airline business and technology. As mentioned in past interviews, Airline Profits magazine was a media sponsor of Terrapins Aviation Festival 2017, which was held in Miami, Florida on May 9 and 10, 2017. We have had the opportunity to interview, respectively, Benjamin Ismail, CEO of AirAsia X, Rene Armas-Maes, Managing Director of JetLink International, LLC, an aviation consultancy firm. In today's interview, we spoke with Dr. Sergio Mendoza, co-founder and CEO of Airnguru, along with Javier Jimenez, Chief Commercial Officer of the same company. Our discussion focused on Airnguru, their state-of-the-art cloud-based application, which can help airlines to enhance their profitability by automating real-time collection and analysis of competitive pricing data, among other things. I would invite you to stay tuned till the end of this interview and hear what Sergio Mendoza and Javier Jimenez have to say.
Here in San Francisco with Javier Jimenez. Hi, everyone.
Hello, gentlemen. How are you?
Good.
Very good. Airline Profits is a magazine, and it deals mainly with airline effectiveness and profitability. And as you probably know, everybody thinks that airlines make a lot of money, which is true in terms of revenue. But then in terms of profits, the bottom line is not always there. Over the last 3 years, we've seen some improvement still, but the margins, the profit margins are not that decent yet. It's around 6%, which does not allow to cover the cost of investment properly. So airline profits is about actually drawing attention to the airline community that maybe they should think differently about doing things differently because they're running on a basic model that's old. It's about a century old and needs some innovation or renovation if you want. So basically that's it, and I'm the managing editor of the magazine.
Well, we completely agree that the airline industry needs some big innovation. They were the first to develop global distribution systems. For example, they were pioneer in that area before the internet was even created.
Exactly.
But today they're trapped in that innovation, which is obsolete now.
Yeah, absolutely. So, if you don't mind, gentlemen, I would then carry on with an introduction. I understand that you've showcased Airnguru at Aviation Festival Americas last week in Miami, and we'll have a chance to talk more specifically about that later today. But can you tell us how did the audience at the festival receive your solution?
Sure. It was taken as an innovative, fresh approach to pricing, to fare structure management, fare structure optimization.
Okay.
And that airlines are somehow trapped with the legacy platforms that have no analytical capabilities. So our approach to pricing is a very user-friendly, with very powerful processing capabilities and analytic capabilities that helps the user really understand their competitive position in a very complex context nowadays.
Okay.
So I would say it's a new generation of price management, price analytics that is changing the way they can approach the price optimization function.
Very good. Now, to help our audience get to know you better, Sergio and Javier, can you tell us just briefly about yourself and your role at Airnguru?
Yeah, both of us used to work for the airline industry.
Okay.
We worked in areas like operations research, commercial systems, and revenue management. I myself worked for almost 14 years with the leading carrier in Latin America, LAN Airlines and LATAM Airlines Group.
Okay.
Javier worked initially in my team in commercial systems and operations research, and then he moved into the revenue management areas. So both of us carry more than a decade of experience within the airline, taking pricing decisions within the airline and using the commercial systems, the legacy systems. So we had some big frustrations, especially in the pricing area. Okay, and these frustrations were not solved by current suppliers, by current vendors. The technology required to solve these frustrations wasn't there 5 years ago, 3 years ago even. So we decided to start this company and help out airlines to solve these frustrations, to tackle these frustrations. And we also found in the airline that the pricing function had a huge revenue potential, had a huge unexploited revenue potential. More than half of the revenue potential, of the revenue opportunity of a revenue process, of a revenue management process, comes from the optimization of the fare structures, and it was not being tackled properly. So, given that, we decided to start this company to help out airlines increase their revenue, increase their RASM through the optimization of fare structures.
Yeah. Very good. Now, so you've mentioned that both of you are from the airline background. So I am assuming that you follow aviation news regularly. So you're probably aware that there are significant drops lately in airline profits for the first quarter of 2017. In some cases, I've seen over 80% decrease in net earnings. And the least I've seen is around 10%. And this is obviously due to rising fuel and labor costs, and in some instances, maintenance costs as well. So my question is, are there clients for Airnguru, and how is your technology helping them solve their profitability challenges?
Well, as a startup, we have been a very short time in the market.
Okay.
However, we already signed our first customer. Okay, we signed with the second largest airline group in Latin America, Avianca.
That's great. Yeah.
A couple of months ago. So we are deploying now our technology for them.
Okay.
Okay. This is a project in several phases.
Uh-huh.
The first phase is live in June. And of course, they chose Airnguru because they saw in Airnguru a very fresh, new approach to fare structure optimization, to price analytics. They liked our innovative approach, and they saw a huge potential in what we were offering. So we still don't have results to show yet, but it's looking quite promising.
Yes, to add to that, one of the main things that Avianca is interested in is in streamline the whole pricing process, which today, and it's very similar to what we used to suffer when we worked at LATAM Airlines. don't have enough data to make decisions, and when you do, it's already too late to take advantage of the opportunity. So they see a great value in that, in reduced time to market, in finding mistakes that they used to have in the past with our tool that won't exist anymore, and to increase revenue. They are very optimistic about it, and we as well.
Okay, very good. Now, is your software license-based or like software as a service oriented in terms of how you sell it?
It's a software as a service.
Okay.
The airline doesn't have to buy hardware. It's not on premises. It's on the cloud.
Okay.
So we take care of all that. So it's a quite lean solution for the airline, and we provide integration with their environment, with their legacy systems through web services. So it's a quite lean solution through the internet.
I see. Now, how do you anticipate the future of airline profitability, and how would you describe the potential contribution of Airnguru to that?
Well, we have estimated, we have done some simulations that Airnguru could produce anything between 2.5 and more than 5% extra revenue to the bottom line of the airline.
Okay.
So definitely we can contribute. We can have a substantial contribution to the profitability of the airline industry through better management and better optimization of fare structures of prices. We have discovered many opportunities that are hidden in a myriad of data that is available today for the airlines, but there is no tool, no technology that helps discover these opportunities today. So they are there, they are waiting for the analysts, and we are going to provide them.
I see. Thank you. Javier, anything you want to add to that?
Maybe to add that, this is a technology that is not replacing the current airline functions, but helping the analysts that today have a really hard time to understand what is happening in the market, to take decisions faster and to increase the amount of O&Ds that they can manage through the day in order to unlock these revenues that Sergio was talking about.
If we can summarize, we provide value in the short term, and I would say in 5 dimensions.
Okay.
One is speed. We speed them. We speed their pricing processes, time to market. Okay, they can react much faster to market movements.
Okay.
Second, we help them eliminate fare filing mistakes. Currently, airlines make mistakes when they file their fares. We help them eliminate those, prevent those errors.
Okay.
Third, we help them find missed opportunities from low priority origin destinations, as Javier was saying. There is a long tail of markets that they don't have time to process. Well, our processing power helps them to cover 100% of the markets every hour. Fourth, current pricing processes are very manual, no systematic approach. We help them with structuring their processes. Instead of using just analyst expertise and manual decisions, we help them systematize those processes and those pricing decisions. And, of course, all the hidden opportunities that we find at the demand segment level. Current systems don't help you that. We cover every demand segment level to find out opportunities to increase or reduce prices. It acts in both directions. It's not only decreasing prices to be competitive, it's also increasing prices when you are diluting. And there's no need to charge so low, you can increase the price a little bit.
Okay. So just to sum up what you just said, if there were 5 words to To summarize, Airnguru will be speed, accuracy, priority, automation, and the last one will be opportunity. Would that be fair to say?
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair, I think.
Okay.
Good summary.
Very good. So now my last question for you is where are you located and how can Prospect Airlines reach you if they wanted to know more about your software?
We are headquartered currently in Santiago, Chile.
Okay.
We have a webpage. We have LinkedIn. We are very connected to airlines. Actually, we are participating in conferences. We are currently in San Francisco at AGIFORCE, the Operations Research meeting for revenue management. So it's very easy to contact us and to start talking about these things.
I see. Okay, and you do have a website as well, right?
Yes, www.airnguru.com.
Okay, very good. Now, any last words you wanted to share before we conclude this interview?
We have been talking to different airlines across during this last month, and I think it's very important that airlines take this step to new technology.
Okay.
For some of them, it's hard to even understand that now there are things like business model like software as a service.
Yeah.
Some of them are not even prepared to understand this model or don't have the processes to put this model working for them. But we also have seen some people within the industry that is willing to take the step, and I think that is very important. I think that the winners will be the airlines that can take the step, that are willing to try new things and to understand that the current systems are obsolete, and a change will happen in the industry. A change that involves cloud computing, big data, artificial intelligence, which is something that we want to tackle in the future. And you can see clearly that some of them are taking the step up, some of them are not. I'm happy that there are more airlines that are willing to test and to try this new technology that I would think that I was thought before. So I would say that would be my last comment.
Yeah, we have architectured Airnguru in such a way that it's going to be very keen to perform artificial intelligence on top of our architecture. So we're gathering huge amounts of data to produce actionable insights and input for machine learning. So we are in that way, in that direction. We're moving in that direction.
Okay, very good. Thank you very much, Sergio Mendoza and Javier Jimenez. It's been a pleasure talking to you about Airnguru this morning, and I wish you good luck and every success in your quest to make airlines more profitable.
Thank you, Kofi.
My pleasure.
Thank you for
your time.
My pleasure.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. This concludes my interview with Dr. Sergio Mendoza and Javier Jimenez, respectively CEO and Chief Commercial Officer of Airnguru. I hope to get an opportunity to speak with them again in the next future in order to see how their plans are unfolding. And for you, I am Kofi Sonokwan, Managing Editor of Airline Profits Magazine and author of the upcoming book series on airline business and technology. I hope you've enjoyed this interview, and I will ask you to subscribe to our RSS feed so that you can get notified as soon as we have new articles, analysis, reports, or executive interviews like this one. In the meantime, I would like to thank you for your time and wish you have a great day. Thank you.